We all know motorsport in some form or the other. MotoGP, the premier racing series for motorcycles, is super popular, and of course everybody knows about Formula 1. But did you know that there's a premier tier motorsport series for electric cars too? A series where top automakers of the world like Audi, Jaguar, BMW, DS and Nissan go head to head. And did you know that Indian automaker Mahindra takes part too? In fact, Mahindra Racing not only takes part, but is one of the most dominant front-running teams in the series. Welcome then to a quick crash course on Formula E, one of the most exciting racing series in the world. Formula E started in 2014 when 20 cars took to the track at the Olympic Stadium in Beijing for the very first E-Prix. While electric cars had already started gaining in popularity the world over, resulting in longer range for road cars, the Formula E cars could only manage about half distance, and so drivers had to change their cars midway through the race in order to go full distance. Of course, while they were much slower than Formula 1 cars and there was no typically race car engine sound involved, the racing was absolutely phenomenal. While there were and still are a sizable number of naysayers, fast forward to 2019 and Formula E has evolved faster than any other motorsport series in the world. The new Gen 2 cars look completely different as compared to their predecessors, mainly as they have a completely different aero package. Under the skin, the new cars pack a new battery setup, due to which drivers do not need to stop to change their cars mid-race, and they also are a lot more powerful. During qualifying, drivers get the full 340 horsepower, while during the race, the power rated is at 272 horsepower. Also, unlike Formula 1, where there are a fixed number of laps, here the race is run over a total of 45 minutes, which means strategy on how much energy is being used and how much the driver can push per lap is something that becomes crucial. Formula E also has a feature called Fan Boost, where you can actually vote for your favorite driver, with the top 5 drivers every weekend getting a bit of extra boost in their car to help them overtake or defend against their competitors. That, combined with a feature called Attack Mode, where drivers take a small diversion in order to unlock an extra 34 horsepower of performance, makes the racing far more gripping than almost anything else on 4 wheels today. And with more and more automakers in the fray, Formula E is only going to get bigger. As we mentioned earlier, Mahindra Racing has been a Formula E team since the very beginning of the sport, and with a best ever third place finish in the 2016-2017 season, they are most certainly a force to reckon with. The team is currently in the 5th position in the 5th season of Formula E, and with 3 races left, the team could very well match their best ever record of 3rd place in the championship. One has to note, however, that just as how Formula 1 gave birth to a plethora of new tech like paddle shifters, composite materials and better tires that eventually filtered down to road cars, similarly, Formula E is the melting pot of all the latest technology which will make electric cars of the future drive and perform a lot better.